Everybody, in the series called Great Books, we have The Rope Hypothesis by Bill Gaede, Billgaed. It's a free downloadable PDF book which I have downloaded, and we are making videos of that. Now we have 01.1, we have completed first chapter, first part. We have first chapter, second part. 01.1 is completed. This is 0.1.2. So I continue from there. You have to go back to the video and you can listen to this. Before you listen to this, you should go back. It is pertinent to clarify. It is pertinent to clarify that the single thread looks like a sewing thread of ordinary experience. It has a familiar thin and elongated shape of the one you use to sew your button to your shirt, but that is where the analogy ends. I repeat, but that is where the analogy ends. We should refrain from extrapolating other attributes and properties of everyday 3D threads over to this primordial thread. So remember, this thread, primordial thread, is not your sewing thread, it is just an analogy. Specifically, we cannot hope to use any of our five senses. This is the crucial part which I explained in the earlier videos. Specifically, we cannot hope to use any of our five senses. Cannot hope to use any of our five senses to detect the single thread. It explains. It is not shown. It's not there for senses. Its existence cannot be detected via technology or experiments. The only way to visualize the thread is through reasoning. We verify, inverted commas, we verify word is put into inverted commas, its presence by zooming in and giving it shape and color with our imagination. Giving it shape and color with our imagination. The primordial thread is made of a single piece. We conceive it as the elementary entity. Elementary has been italicized. Elementary entity. This means that the thread lacks parts or segments. The thread lacks parts or segments. The thread itself is not made of anything, but rather makes up everything that exists, and exists has been darkened. This is one of the most beautiful lines, even as literature as I have read. I'm using the word literature in physics, sorry. The primordial thread is made up of a single piece. We conceive it, we conceive it as the elementary entity, elementary italicized. This means that the thread lacks parts or segments. The thread itself is not made of anything, but rather makes up everything that exists. So there are two diagrams. You cannot approach the single thread through any of the physical senses. So you put this diagram like that, thread, and you put no ear, okay, no tongue, no smell, no taste, no touch. And the way to approach the single thread is through the mind. So you put thread like that through the mind. It's a very beautiful this thing. Two two diagrams. I think it can be seen like this, right? This is through the mind, and this is the thread. You can also download this book. That completes the second part of the first chapter. And since there's a small part left, I think you can complete in this video only. Despite being made of a single piece, the single thread lacks rigidity. It is not rigid. It's made of a single, it is not rigid. The thread is flexible and malleable, properties that we usually associate with things made of atoms, such as rubber bands. Another underlying assumption is that the total amount of matter floating in space is constant and eternal. Conservation of mass or matter. It follows that the single thread does not stretch, shrink, expand, gain or lose weight, grow or die. Time wise, the single thread, the single thread could have had no beginning. Could have had no beginning There was no moment in time in which it came to be. The rope hypothesis rejects the idea that nothing can acquire length, width, and height and suddenly pop into existence. There is no nothing. Conversely, something, italicized, something cannot spontaneously lose length, width, and height and morph into nothing. It is these, the beautiful last line, it is these counterintuitive attributes of our everyday experience. It is these counterintuitive. It's not intuitive. No, what is this thread? It is these counterintuitive attributes of our everyday experience which have prevented researchers from discovering the proposal. They could have also discovered the proposal that forms the backbone of this treatise and serves as a title of this book, The Rope Hypothesis. That is why the title of this book. This gives a very complete idea. I would very seriously suggest, because I can't keep on repeating, you can repeat by simply repeating the video. I would seriously suggest that you see these two videos, 01.1, 01.2, first chapter in two parts, again and again and again. Get the point he's trying to make. You will get it. If you are not getting it in first time, please repeat it. 100% you will get the point because he's making a very clear point. All great truths are simple as they say. So this is also a simple truth. This is my addition. I don't want to say more than this. I have read every word, every line. I hope I've not come between you and Bill Gates. We'll go to the next chapter in the next video. Thank you so much.